Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, BA, he poured the concrete and the solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? A terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Caruso against LeVert. Pass to Niang. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Robinson. City trailing. Wiggins passes to Williams. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Robinson against Wiggins. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Niang outside. Takes it inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Cason Wallace.
Team second.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Here's LeVert. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Nance. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. But he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The Hawks leading. LeVert outside. Pass to Robinson. 4-3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's LeVert. 15 in his last outing. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
You say I'm the one who ain't getting no sleep. When you saying that this morning?
Some good action already in this one. But it comes out to you statistically.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at center. Clock at 6. Here's Young, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And looking at Trae Young, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Risacher, he's checked in for man. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Young finds a Kongwu. Here's Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Johnson for three. Drops in the three.
To take his shots from outside when he has them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Hawks lead by 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Okongwu. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Here's Rizachet, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And good anticipation from Johnson. Saw that ball and managed to take it away.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Gets the three to fall. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Back to Young. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Young. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team starter.
And you watch Jalen Johnson, his athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. LeVert comes in for Daniels. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Nance, he's checked in for Atlanta. Robinson comes in for Johnson. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Dort.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Now Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
For 3, Robinson. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Niang with it. Guarded now by Williams. Niang, the pass to LeVert. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Man, he's checked in for Atlanta. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Williams.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And Williams drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
LeVert passes to Robinson. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Thunder, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Up top man, watched by Wallace. Here's Niang, rejected by Holmgren. And here again the Thunder in transition. Up the court they go.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to man. Robinson against Caruso. Outside Robinson. Nance with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Just 3 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Defenses are always in the starter's block to sprint out to Duncan Robinson and close out hard, but you can't be reckless and foul him in the act.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the second period. Williams in the post, and he can't jam it through. Here's Robinson. And that's not gonna go. And so that's the end of the first half. Oklahoma City